Everything was perfect and it still wasn't enough. Adam didn't fail in a battlefield, he fell in the garden. No enemies around, no hunger, no pain, no competition, just God, purpose, and everything he needed. Adam was formed with attention, not accident, not evolution, not chaos. He was given breath, authority, and a role to tend, to guard, to rule under God. And that mattered because Adam wasn't created weak, he was created complete. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. Adam didn't lose paradise because he didn't know God. He lost it because he stopped trusting in him. The temptation wasn't hunger, it was pleasure. It wasn't even rebellion at first. It was doubt. It cried suggestion that maybe God was holding something back. That maybe independence would feel better than obedience. And Adam listened, not because he was ignorant, but because he was silent. He watched, he stood there, and he chose passivity over responsibility. That's the part people skip. Adam wasn't tricked, he yielded. He didn't protect what God gave him. And he didn't even speak when truth was challenged. In that moment, the order broke, not just in the garden, but in humanity. Because when Adam fell, everything under him fell too. Work became toil love. Love became tension. Creation became resistance. Not because God changed, but because Adam stepped out of alignment. And Satan didn't need force. He just needed Adam to believe that being like God was better than walking with him. That lie is still today alive. It shows up when people want blessings without submission. They want authority without accountability. And then freedom without truth. And here's the misinterpretation. People say Adam's sin was eating the fruit. No, his sin was choosing self definition over God's word. That's why the consequences were so deep. Because once truth becomes optional, everything collapses. But here's the part most people miss: God didn't abandon Adam in the fall, He clothed him, He pursued him, He promised redemption. Even after paradise was lost, which tells you something important. God isn't shocked by the failure, but He does respond to disobedience. And the lesson isn't shame, it's responsibility. Because what Adam lost wasn't just a place, it was a position. And what Jesus later restored was just forgiveness, it was access. And that's why Adam's matter, because every human struggle with pride, passivity, and self rule, right? Started there, right? Adam lost paradise when he stopped trusting in God's word. And humanity has been trying to rebuild Eden without God ever since. The question isn't what Adam did, it's where you're standing when truth is challenged and silence feel better than obedience.